Whoa, hey.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Alex.
I'm Max.
This is Ned. Ned, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Tell us a little something about you.
No? All right. Well, anyway, this week, welcome to Supplement Reviews with obviously Alex, Max, and Ned. Last week we reviewed Cyvation Extend amino acids, so if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. This week we are going to be reviewing, Ned, go ahead and introduce the product. Dude, what's up with him today?
Useless.
Blackmarket Cuts, which is a pre-workout. Max?
Cool. So to start off, first ingredient on there, we got BetaAlanine. Okay, so BetaAlanine is an acidic buffer. When you work out, you create an acidic environment in your muscles. BetaAlanine helps buffer that out so you can do more without as much of a burn, without as much fatigue.
Boom!
Moving on.
LCarnitine, because it is a cut pre-workout, so L-carnitine is an amino acid that really helps transport fat for energy.
Thank you. And also coming up, we got agmatine sulfate. So agmatine sulfate is a vasodilator, as well as kind of something that stimulates your brain a little bit and helps with cognitive focus, memory, and that stuff like that.
Yes. Another toning ingredient that we have in here is going to be your raspberry ketones, which is going to help increase your metabolic rate and increase a little bit of that natural energy.
All right, next thing on there, mucuna L-dopa, and that's going to be something to help you keep that focus.
All right. Last but not least, bitter orange extract, another thing that's going to help with your fat burning a little bit. So this basically just helps increase your energy expenditure throughout the day. So. And
that was not the last thing. There's also choline bitartrate. All right, so choline bitartrate helps with the memory and brain health. Also is seen in some studies to help with weight loss. And then even one more thing, we also have caffeine. Okay?
Oh, true.
So caffeine is another thing
how
as well,
much
kind of helping with stimulate your central nervous system, give you some energy and stuff like that. 300 milligrams.
Cool. All right, guys, let's get into the pros and cons real quick. So, overall good ingredients, which we just went over. Go for it, Max.
Caffeine, which we also just went over. Okay, so 300 milligrams, that's kind of in the middle range, kind of concerning pre-workouts, kind of 150 being at the lower end, 150, 200, and then 400 and up being at the higher end.
Yep. But as you notice, we do have caffeine on pro and con. Reason being is, individual people are going to have different tolerances to caffeine. So, it could be a pro for you, it could be a con.
It's a good point, Alex.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate that, Max.
Welcome. Cool. So next we got taste. So as far as taste goes, Blackmarket has usually made some pretty good flavors. Blue Raz, watermelon, fruit punch are the primary flavors. I've had them all. They're all pretty good. Cool thing that they do is sometimes they come out with random flavors throughout the year that they have temporarily. I can't remember some of the older ones, but one of the newer ones they did was Orange Julius, which was actually really good. What about you? What do you think?
You know what? I would agree with that. I haven't tried the Orange Julius, but that sounds yummy.
It is.
All right, last but not least, Pump. Pump is on cons because the more caffeine you have in like a pre-workout or the more stimulants you're going to have, it's going to become a vasoconstrictor, which is going to constrict your veins from expanding. That's not necessarily what you want. You want better blood and oxygen flow, so you want that vasodilation, and then you'll just get a better pump.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was not last but not least. Once again, we have proprietary blend under cons as well. That's because if you look on the label, it has everything listed under one blend. It doesn't tell you how much of everything is in it. So we got about 5,636 milligrams total, but we don't know how much beta-alanine's in here. We don't know how much agmatine sulfate's in there, but the only thing really listed is the caffeine amount. Cool.
Cool, let's go ahead and rate this pre-workout. 1 out of 5, what you got, Max?
Overall rating, I'd say probably a 3 or 4. I like the amount of caffeine. The only thing I don't really like is the nitric oxide booster in there is not a super strong one.
I'm going to rate it a 3.
3? Reason
Reason being is because in my pre-workouts, what I like is lower caffeine, so that way I do get that better pump. With this one, I feel more energized than I do getting a pump. So
absolutely.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for next week. And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to come in and chat with us. Thanks.
Stay swole.